morning. It's Spoonchild. It's the morning after the freeze, second day. The first day, everything survived fantastic. Just something to keep in mind when someone is helping you cover your plants. Double check them because bad things can happen. Because I did not double check, and these cucumbers were forgotten and they didn't get covered. But yeah, very important to double check whoever's helping you to make sure they didn't miss anything. Thank goodness we have a long growing season in North Carolina, so I have lost 5 of my plants. I do have 2, 3, I still have 5, so I will plant some more in another day once it's a little bit warmer. So double check your plants when you are covering for a freeze. Very important. With these buckets on top, this is my peanut plants, and this is just extra weight to keep them off. Sorry about the movement of the camera, doing this one-handed. So these are some really heavy covers, so I put these over, and these are some drop cloths. And the first night it worked really well. So my peanuts, they are looking good. I just need some sunshine because the soil is quite moist. And you can see there my lettuce is just fine. So we'll come over here. Same method. Drop cloth, cover. You want to make sure the plastic side is up because you want the soft material-like side on the potatoes. So the potatoes, oops, sorry about that. Potatoes don't look so bad. They actually look pretty good, so we just need some sunshine. So yay, potatoes made it. This here is my cabbage, which I probably didn't even have to cover these, but I did anyways. And we've got some drop cloth and just some staples. And I'm just using a little steak knife to get them out. I'm not going to show you all that. I'll show you how they are once I get the staples out. My Stonehenge cabbage, there's 6 of them. And, okay, I'm sorry, that's early cabbage. So they look pretty good. So this drop cloth over them worked pretty well. Yay! This one looks kind of droopy, but we'll see. Yeah, this one is the Stonehead cabbage. Alright, moving on. So you can probably tell already I've got a pattern going on here with the covers and the drop cloth. So let me take these staples out and we'll see how our radishes look. Alright, so our radishes, they are looking pretty good. So, yay! Happy to see this. Moving on. Cover that at all. It's been out here all winter, so it seems to be doing okay. What I was using in the back corner for my cucumbers, so just a little drop cloth and then covered with the bucket. And this one is just fine. So I know if those other ones had been covered, they would have made it too. Very confident of that. Lesson learned. We have marigolds and some zinnias, and those are just drop cloth and a cover, and they are absolutely fine. For bed, had the drop cloth, but it did not have a deep cover on it. These, I don't know if they're going to come back or not, so better method would to have a bucket over these instead of just the drop cloth. So yeah, these marigolds, they didn't make it, so this should have had a thick cover or buckets on top of the drop cloth on each one. So this is another loss. Oy. Confident about this one either. It does have a cover, but this is cucumber, so I'm just gonna rip this off. Oh, okay, well, that one did better, these two. So yeah, that one had the cover, so there's just something to know. Anyone out there that's never had to do this, if you have your drop cloth in a cover, it works. Sadly, that side did not, so those 2 cucumber plants and those 2 marigolds did not make it. Moving on. I am a little worried about my potatoes over on this side. Yesterday the leaves looked a little wilty from the cold, so I'm gonna find out. I mean, you can't beat yourself up too bad. This is, well, second time I've ever had to do this. The first time was the night before. So let's check out these potatoes and see how we did. Is just a drop cloth stapled. We'll see. I'm kind of feeling no high hopes here, but we'll find out in a second. Let me pull the staples out and we'll see. A little wilty, but I don't think that I'm gonna lose these. I think these are gonna be okay. So we'll hope for the best. Right there, that is the sunflowers, zinnias, and marigolds, and over there are more potatoes. So let's see how we do. The sunflowers, zinnias, marigolds, they seem to do all right. We had this done in a tent fashion. Obviously we cannot staple over here. They look good. Moving on over here, these potatoes look great. It's already time to hill these up. The greens are pretty tall, but they survived the 2 days of the frost, so that's a positive thing. Stuffed everything I could in the greenhouse that didn't need to be wrapped. I mean, I tried to get everything in here that I could. Have some things in the basement. I need to, well, these are still kind of damp, but so everything here is just fine. I did keep the heat running at night too. Those peanuts, they need to get out in deep beds. So out of 25 peanuts, it looks like only 3 did not sprout. Well, that's not too bad. Really good. I didn't really know if you had to cover strawberries or not. I know my sister has wild strawberries and she doesn't cover them. They're natural, but they look pretty good. So, yay. Yeah, very happy about that. Collards, those I did not cover. Wasn't really sure if I had to. They're in the brassica family, I believe, so they look pretty good. Potato bed. These actually look a lot better than the other one that was left out here and covered. That's my Jersey cabbage. That was not covered. So yeah, these look really good. Really, really good. It's time to hill those up too. My videos, you'll see this here. This soil is where the truckload dumped. I've got another truckload coming on Monday. I'm sidetracking just for a minute here. This is one of the benches that's completed for the plants. We've got 2 more that are going. We're going to have another one sitting there. And this is going to be my sweet potato bed. There's a lot of dirt in that mama. And this will be one of the other peanut beds. And that will be a peanut bed. So this is the one part. We just expanded our growing space a little bit. My son has been doing a lot of work here with the help of my husband. But my son has cleared out all the stuff that was here before, mostly by himself. So this thing's huge. Look at all that beautiful soil. Lovely. Hurry up the plants from the basement. I pulled a muscle in my back yesterday, so my son's probably going to help my husband and carry those up. So all in all, so far, a couple of losses, but you know, what can you do except for learn from the mistakes that happen. So yeah, so let's check out these plants in the basement. What you're looking at here is more potatoes. Now these things did not get any frost, but they didn't get, there's no sunlight in the friggin' basement, but I think they'll be alright. So sorry about my shadow. So I think they'll be okay. Gotta hill these up. And that's the, these were in the greenhouse right here. Sorry, my shadow again. Jeez. Jeez Louise. They were in the basement. We just kind of carried this one down in there. Looks alright. All the rest of the bush beans, they were in the greenhouse, so they're fine. My little lawn violets, they're fine too. That's gonna be it for now. Sorry this video is a little all over the place, but trying to just get them uncovered, get the sun going on them. The freeze is done. Gonna keep my eye on the weather. Now I gotta try to put everything back where it belongs and organize it. My only real concern now is the potatoes. Here, let me switch you. Those potatoes right there. But I think they're gonna be okay. That's my neighbor's dog barking. I have like the coolest neighbors ever. Drop cloth, so that is just a tent with sheets over the peas. I know peas can stand cold weather. I just don't know if they can take 28-degree weather. So we're gonna find out in a minute. The peas look pretty good. No possum digging in it last night. That's just someone took my poles out, so I have to put those back in. Alright, so I need to put my poles back in, but the peas are doing well. This far through this crazy video, thank you, and I hope if any of you are in the cold, had the freezing temps, I hope that your plants made it through too. So everyone have a great Saturday, have a happy Easter tomorrow, and take care.